between the highs and lows. Because the screaming out, the calling out, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I need you to stop calling out. Okay? I'm gonna make sure you know this. We have three parts to our box, right? So this 5 here and this 8 here is our lower quartile and upper quartile. Siobhan, I need you to face forward, please. And that means that my interquartile range is 8 minus 5. And that's equal to 3. Good. I see Marquez is writing that down right next to his second answer, because he didn't know it originally. Damaris is writing silently.
Is this my pen?
Elijah? Elijah, if you have a question, raise your hand, otherwise we shouldn't be talking about it. The second question is 25% of the data lies above. When we talked about 25%, each of these is 25%. Which means 25% of the data lies above. If I could get a volunteer, raise your hand, take a guess at this answer. 25% of the data lies above what? Omar.
35.
Omar has his hand raised. Above what number?
You said 25?
25% of the data lies
Four.
above 4? You think 25% of the data lies above 4?
That's all 25% right there.
I'm trying to help you guys.
That's 25% the whole thing, or?
25% of the whole thing is above a certain number. I just pointed to it. It is above 8.
I get a scholarship.
You do? Yes, you do. Okay. Now, I do have some announcements. I'm expecting you to be silently listening, face and focus. Face and focus. I see Marquez's face and focus. I see Damaris's face and focus. Face and focus. I was looking up here in silence. So I was sick on Friday. Still a little bit sick. So bear with me. I apologize for that. We do have a lot to learn this week before your benchmarks next week. Office hours. I have office hours Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 3:40 to 4 o'clock. You'll receive extra credit points every time you come. Okay? So last week I had two students from my Butler cohort come in and receive extra credit. Everybody needs to be facing up here, looking at me, looking up at this board. Thank you, Oma. Come work on your homework packet. I'm going to give you a homework packet today. It's due Wednesday. It's just 2 pages front and back. That's what I mean by a packet. But it's due on Wednesday.
I ain't get it.
You won't have it right now. I'm going to give it to you at the end of class. If you have a question, don't interrupt me, please. If you have a question, do it.
I did raise my hand, but I'm not going to do it.
So if you're not going to be here on Wednesday, bring it on Thursday. Okay? On Thursday, our MVP of this class, he's not here today, but it was Vincent. And it was because he came on time and completed his due now. He worked silently during his independent practice, and he completed extra credit work when I asked him to. Okay, so he went above and beyond the expectations of this class.
I did too.
I mean, don't
Don't stop.
Yeah, what? I
The
did
shouting.
too.
So we had MVPs in our other classes. The Scholar Athletes for last Thursday's class. In this class, we had a ton of Scholar Athletes.
Really?
Thank you, I guess.
Really?
Why my name by itself?
We had
What
Omar,
my name is?
Vincent, Damaris, Kendall, and Elijah. Kendall and Elijah were both the morning sessions, not the afternoon. Okay?
What my name
I'm
is?
in Kendall.
So if you weren't here on Thursday, your name might not be up here.
I got 100.
75% was your class. Baller hit 100%.
Oh,
So this is where the bar is right now.
okay.
This is what I'm expecting today. So today, a lot of us have done a lot of this already. So a lot of us came on time today. So if you came on time, you're eligible right now to be a Scholar Athlete. If you didn't come on time, you have to do a couple other things on that list to make up for that. Right? So Scholar Athletes, we go to college. If you're a Scholar Athlete, if you're on this board, you are on your road to college.
Oh, for real?
For real. For real.
Why my name is right there?
So this is how you become a Scholar Athlete. It's also posted up there if you want to look at it during class, but this is how you become a scholar athlete. Do I have any questions? Now, I had, on our 40-40 wall last week, I had 2 updates, but they're not from this class. So I had Debbie Chestnut, I'm not sure if you know who she is.
Yeah, we know
And I also had Portia White.
it.
Now, Damaris is close, actually Damaris is already up there. We have a couple people that are close to being up on that board, but not quite making it. So this week is your opportunity, right? We've got this 40-40 club. We get to hang out with Kelly Rowland, get to hang out with Jay-Z.
Well, my name not up here.
Now, as I pass out your notes for today, I want you to take a look up here, silently read how you can earn a scholar ticket. Omar and Damaris have already earned scholar tickets today. So they already have attempted the problems in the Do Now on the board. They were working silently, so they both got scholar tickets. Okay. Now, another way to earn a scholar ticket. Someone can raise their hand and tell me, read us the objective out loud. As the rest of us are listening silently. Yes, Elijah.
Students will be able to calculate the experimental probability of a given company variable.
Excellent. So we want to. Well, he just read. Sorry.
What did I read wrong?
As we're doing direct instruction, guys, remember academic posture, we're taking notes immediately. I do not want to have to wait for you to take notes because you decide that you don't want to pick up your pencil. Okay? I will not wait. We have one voice, which means hands are raised if you have a question. Yes. So who won last week? I have to talk to the sub and have them decide. Because I have to see how you guys behaved on Friday. It's a good question though. You guys are close. You guys were up there, but I know that Butler 100% kind of raised you up, kind of raised them up pretty high. Okay.
They got look ours and there.
All right. So Elijah read us this wonderful objective. We're going to start talking about theoretical and experimental probability. I want you guys to write down what's underlined in green. Good. I see Damaris has started writing immediately. She's on her way to becoming a scholar athlete.
You said right what?
No.
We are writing theoretical probability, the definition. It's right on your notes, the very top below the objective. I'm still waiting on 2 people to start writing.
Those people?
One person to start writing.
Taking pictures. Yeah, you take Don't
worry about that.
No.
Focus, guys.
I told you I said no.
Focus. Lots to learn today. Refocus. So we have theoretical probability is the likelihood or chance an event will take place. Experimental probability. Definitions up. Shavana's writing silently, making sure she has both definitions.
They're trying to take a picture of James.
Why are they taking pictures of us?
Don't worry about that, guys. Don't worry. I'm gonna stand here. I should see you looking at the board and writing. Good. Marquez is on experimental probability.
I am.
Are you? Good. Theoretical. You better catch up.
I hate writing on this little stuff, like,
It matters. We have a lot of vocab today. I know it's a lot.
You
We
know
have a
what?
lot of vocab.
Or you could click it in already and we could just get the read.
So we have the definition of experimental probability. This is inside a box on your guided notes.